It is my pleasure to introduce to you the graduating class of 2017. We're going to start with the Earth and Ocean Science major. My name is Alex Glass. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Studies alongside Professor Emily Klein. Let's have all the Bachelor of Arts students stand on the right side of the stage. All right. Okay. Alaric Bryant. Alaric is a Trinity Scholar and is a proud member of the Lumbee Tribe of North Carolina, has worked on Native American student recruitment at Duke. Alaric earned a minor in cultural anthropology and worked as a summer intern in the Maya Angelou Center for Health Disparities at Wake Forest Hospital. Over his last spring break, he did field work in Ireland with other EOS majors as part of the senior capstone experience. After graduation, building on skills he learned in Graduate Horizon workshops last summer, Alaric intends to apply to graduate school. Isaac Cohen. Isaac spent a semester studying coral reefs at the Duke Marine Lab and a summer investigating oyster conservation in Chesapeake Bay at the University of Maryland Center for Environmental Science. He also participated in Duke Engaged, working on health infrastructure in rural communities in Togo, West Africa. Isaac earned a minor in physics, was a member of the Duke Marching Band, and held leadership roles in his fraternity Alpha Epsilon Pi. His passion for geology and oceanography is rivaled only by his love of sports, and Duke athletics in particular. Yes. Marie Mathews. Marie minored in both biology and political science. She recently received a Duke Award for outstanding Greek involvement in recognition of her service as the Director of Risk Management for the Duke Panhellenic Association. Beginning this fall, Marie will be pursuing a Master's of Earth and Environmental Science with a focus on coastal protection and restoration at Tulane University in New Orleans. Marie would like to thank her grandparents Diane and Bob Sayer for their unyielding essential support, and her parents Diane and Bill Luca for letting her explore and pursue her passions. Heather Morris. Heather spent a summer studying marine biology at the Duke Marine Lab and earned both a minor in environmental sciences and a certificate in marine science and conservation. An accomplished student athlete, Heather was a member of the varsity field hockey team, which made it to 2 Final Fours and 1 national championship. She was named an All-American during her senior season. After graduation, Heather plans to attend graduate school and to coach field hockey. Not here today is Alakan Mukamedi, who's double majoring in economics and is actually attending their ceremony. Caroline Murphy. Caroline worked as a summer intern in Boston at Mentor, a national mentoring program for children through Duke Engage. She was also a residential counselor for the Children's Talent Identification Program in St. Petersburg, Florida. A varsity rower, Caroline minored in sociology, participated in Duke's Environmental Alliance, and worked as a tour guide for the admissions office. Building on her passions for both children's education and for science, in the near term, she hopes to be a middle school science teacher. Monica Versillo. Monica studied at the Duke Marine Lab and through a Stanberg internship worked at the Environmental Working Group in Washington, D.C. Minoring in environmental science and policy, she also did an internship at the American Wood Council in Virginia. Monica was an active member and former president of the selective living group JAM, as well as a member of the Duke Women's Ultimate Frisbee team. May I ask the Earth and Ocean Science students receiving a Bachelor of Science degree to step up to the right side of the stage. Jennifer Alspa. Jen pursued a creative writing minor, was active in the Duke Catholic Center, served on the executive team of the Duke Environmental Alliance, and tutored math and reading for America Reads, America Counts. She also served as a research assistant in Duke's herbarium, where she worked in support of the North American Lichens and Bryophytes project. Over spring break, she traveled to Ireland for the senior capstone course to study geology with Dr. Gary Dwyer and EOS classmates. In the fall, Jen will pursue a doctorate in atmospheric sciences at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Henry Camp. Henry spent a semester in London studying environmental change and interning at the Urban Electric Company in Charleston, South Carolina. In the summer of 2016, he also got to know Eastern North Carolina very well, covering thousands of miles in search of soil samples in support of climate change research done in the Aquaterrestrial Biogeochemistry Lab at Duke. An avid outdoorsman, Henry devoted much of his time to both Project Wild and outdoor adventures and managed the Duke climbing wall in order to instill a love for the natural world in other students. Amanda Day. Amanda worked in Beirut, Lebanon through Duke Engage and served as chapter president of the co-ed service fraternity Alpha Phi Omega. Among her most memorable experiences was the Duke in Australia program in the summer of 2015, with me. In the fall, Amanda will be continuing her education in the pursuit of a Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Victoria Green. Victoria has been a Howard Hughes Research Fellow and BioCore Scholar researching wastewater treatment in Duke's Aquaterrestrial Biogeochemistry Lab. She studied abroad in Australia, with me, in South Africa, and also managed to spend both a summer and full semester at the Duke Marine Lab, as well as complete a certificate in marine science and conservation leadership. She served as the outreach director for Project Wild and volunteered for the Duke Science Days program. She was recently accepted to the highly selective Georgia Sea Grant Marine Education Internship Program, where she will teach environmental education at the Marine Education Center and Aquarium. Victoria would like to thank her parents, grandmother, friends, and professors for making her Duke dreams come true. Glade Hope. During his summers, Glade has worked as a patient care technician at the Oklahoma Surgical Hospital and interned for Samson Energy Company and Petroglobe. Glade is an active member of the Kappa Alpha Order, where he served 4 terms on the executive board. Glade enjoyed attending Duke football games, spending Saturdays with his friends, and maintaining a 0.328 career batting average in intramural fraternity softball. After graduation, Glade will work as a geotechnical engineer for Petroglobe in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Glade would like to thank his mom, Nancy, for endless support over the years. Jack McDermott. Jack began doing research on volcanoes in his first year at Duke. He spent 2 months in India through Duke Engage, working with Global Vision International on education access and sustainability, and continued to work with them as a campus outreach representative. Jack has also been a dedicated resident advisor in the dorms and was co-president of the Duke Environmental Alliance. Graduating a year early, he will nevertheless be nearby. Jack will begin a career at Duke Law School in the fall.
Will